Okay. I forgot to say, it's darker over here. I forgot to say, I was looking at this video as it uploaded. I forgot to say that when you're, the whole I'm scared to specialize, it really speaks to, it's just a fear. And it's, the root of it really is like fear of loss, fear of missing out, fear that you're not going to make enough money, fear because it's different. And so a lot of times when we start out in the hair business or just trying something new in general, and we say we want to specialize in it, there's that thought of, I need money now. You know, I'm scared. What do I do with my current clientele? What if people don't like it? What if it doesn't work? What do I do in the time when I'm specializing? If I'm a specialist, can I still do this? So guys, that I didn't stick on that enough, I feel like. So just recognize your feelings, because typically it's scary because you're just scared that like you're not gonna do something's gonna happen, something's gonna go wrong, you're not gonna have enough people, you don't know what to say, or you know, what do you do? It's just fear. So when you recognize it, because like you can't like just get rid of fear. So like when you just recognize, like, you know what, that's just kind of a lack mentality. Like I'm not thinking from a place of abundance. And guys, just know that we're in the beauty industry. I was looking this morning, just Googling, because that's what I like to do. But I was looking up Madam CJ Walker. And I just wanted to just kind of just bask in her awesomeness and her innovation. And I've been studying a lot of CEOs and a lot of innovators. And the cool thing is that I found another person named, was it Angela Malone? What was her name? Wait. Oh, my thing closed. Wait. Annie, not Angela. Annie Malone, who was before Madam CJ Walker. Both of these women were in the beauty industry, and both of these women were millionaires, black millionaire women. Some of the first. I look at history. I keep looking at the dates on this stuff, and I'm like, there's another lady who was like Indian, considered black, whatever. Sarah Rector, she's a lady, and she was a millionaire before Annie and Madam C.J. Walker. But history tells us that Madam C.J. Walker is the first millionaire woman. But you start looking at all this other stuff. I don't know. Anyway, my point is, the two there in the beauty industry, I think it's amazing that our industry can give us such, at a time where especially black women we were not equal. And to, everybody else at that time, and there's people being lynched, and you think about what's happening in this time frame, and these ladies were able to create product lines, and they used the salon to create a beauty conversation. And the conversation was so empowering, and it taught women to take back their confidence and their self-worth and their their outer and inner beauty. Like, she embodied that, and she put the products to go along with it, and then it became an empire. And I say that because look at the time frame when she did this. Madam C.J. Walker, Annie Malone, these women were pioneers, and they're taking hair products and they're having a conversation of confidence and empowerment, and they're teaching the women how to be better in the community for the race. And this is during a time where black people are told that a dog is better than them. Think about that. And when you start to think that there isn't enough customers, there isn't enough people for me, like there isn't enough room for me, there's 100 salons on my block, like it's not gonna work. Stop thinking, stop the stinking thinking, because you're not thinking from a place of abundance. If these women, Annie Malone and Madam CJ Walker, can create $1 million empires in a time where our race is considered trash, I'm sorry, I need you to stop thinking the way that you're thinking, because you don't have it as hard. You don't have it as hard as them. I don't have it as hard as them. we don't have it as hard as them. Is there still racial stuff going on? Yes, for that one person who's going to be like, oh my God. I don't choose to focus on that. I just want to tell you guys that you have what it takes. Now, you have to do your research. You can't just start. I actually have a fear of telling people certain things because if you didn't do your proper market research, like if that's not the market for you, even if you specialize, it's not going to work because it's not what the market wants. So you definitely have to do your due diligence in studying what people are doing in your area, what's hot popular in your area. Can you get above the curve? Like for me, for example, I did my market research when I moved to LA, and I realized that I had enough, well, because I'm very confident in my short hair skills, I could take the risk and go the opposite way of what everybody was selling. So if you are like really confident in your skill and you know how to promote yourself and you're not afraid of sales, because remember, business is sales. You gotta make money, and you have to have a profit, not just make money, because some people make money but they don't have any money at the end of the day. So that's another story. But just understanding that, you know, you need to look around you and see what's selling, see what people are needing, see what people are wanting, feel the problem, feel the need. I knew when I came to LA that most people are tired of wearing weaves. Most people are doing short hair the old school way, and women are wanting to have soft hair. We want freedom in our hair. We want to be able to just rock and roll. So I knew that I could provide the education to the client, and I knew that I could provide the cut, the style, the chemical, whatever. So I went for it, but not before I did my market research, okay? So everything I'm saying, when I say specialize, I specialized in LA because I knew that it was gonna catch, because I just knew how to go out and survey the customers. I listened to what ladies were talking about in stores. I went to the beauty supply stores. I will hang out in a beauty supply store in a minute. Guys, you have to get on the streets. And if you look at what Annie Malone did, you look at what Madam C.J. Walker did. I'm going to do a separate video and just go over these women, because I can't believe that Annie Malone is overlooked when she was actually who taught Madam C.J. Walker. But that just goes to tell you the marketing stories. Like, I feel like Madam C.J. Walker's story was stronger. Her marketing game was stronger. But these ladies hit the streets. They were like door knocking, and they sold their products. They had a belief. They made a declaration. They told everybody, like, this is my product is the best. My product grows your hair. My product solves this problem. And they became the voice to the women. And the women were needing, yes, they needed a hair product, but what did Madam C.J. Walker do? She sold them lifestyle, really. She sold them lifestyle, and she didn't sell them a Bentley, okay? Let's be clear on this new lifestyle trend that's on the internet where everybody's selling stuff and, you know, boob job, butt jobs, and Bentleys, and then you go home and you're like, oh, I'm still, like, no. Madam C.J. Walker sold these women hope, and not because it was hype, but because she knew how powerful it is for a woman to get up and understand how to make her hair look presentable in a world where our race was considered garbage, in a world where you know, men were still, you know, very much, you know, egotistical and chauvinist, and women need to be like, women had to get their game up, basically. And she was the voice for that. So yeah, she sold hair products. Yes, she did a lot of innovative things in our industry, but she specialized in making those women empowered. And then she took her money and tell you guys that. So I just want to, sorry, my phone rang. I just want to empower you guys today to start thinking abundantly, and just remember, when you have those doubtful thoughts, if these women could do it in a time where our race wasn't even considered equal yet, where you didn't see that kind of money, you know, you can do this. You have to, it's not going to be easy, but you can do this. Okay, so my friends here, let me go. I'll call you guys. I will talk to you guys later, but I just wanted to let you know that you can do this. Thumbs up this video, subscribe to my channel. I'm going to be doing this more often. Put your questions below. I will answer your questions. CEO Stylist Chats. Lego. I'm Lakeisha Michelle. Thank you for watching. Ciao.